Ready.
And let me check. Audio checking, audio checking, audio checking, audio checking, Limbus checking, audio on. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to our, well, daily stream, but not the mirror dungeon. Not today. No. As I have promised before, we are doing the railway. It's about time. It's been out for maybe a couple of days now. I have not touched it. I do not know much about it. All the things that have been spoiled, like there are Nursefathers, there's a dragon, and there's the dragon. That should be more than enough. All right, let's get it done. We're here to do this today, and so we shall. Hello there, acidic trauma. Hello, Tsuta. Tsuta. There we go. Let's take a look at what we're facing here. I don't have any things ready. I don't know anything other than it's a railway, so let's take a look at what it is. Still have not changed my loading screen. I do apologize for that. All right, what we're looking at here. So, three Nursefathers. Hohenai is here. Little girl, Ying Long, and what am I looking at here? What is this? Ragged butterfly and tangle lives. The papa. Weak to wrath and lust. So burn and bleed. All right, let's see. Wrath and lust. Can't go wrath without our boy Gregor, right? So let's go with Fire Fist Survivor. Ledger Dane. Something that gives him survivability. Brilliant Glory. Sullen Lament. Hef. No. Healing hit. AD not good for charge. Right, so we're looking at a rafting here basically. We're going to be taking Merso because it's our loading screen and he's a good one. Good for AoE at least. Hello. All I need to know is that the hardest highway of them all, so you need to lock in. Well, it is the latest release railway, so I assume it's the hardest one, so we'll see how it is. Right, Water ID have Wrath when it comes to mind. We also have Stump Couple, which is better, I suppose. We could do the gimmick of having the Tamba Isodato for recovering extra bullets. Wow. See, we're mixing up a tremor burn thing here, so what else comes to mind? Wrath and lust. Lust is easy. Lust is very easy because they just bleed teens, and I love my bleed teens. Wrath. What is a good ID for Wrath? Now that I think. Lobotomy Eagle Bounce. She does have coin down, and she has burn too. So I guess that works. Everlasting, since we have some tremor. Let's see. 4. We could burn and wrap. We could get a Heishou here, even though she doesn't have the Nursefathers to help her. She does have a lot of wrath in that little body of hers. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many we have to collect? 7, right? This is the bleed, burn ID, burn tremor. It's all 12? Ah, okay. It's the details. I mean, you can always do the funny and have Heishou eat all of the Nursefathers to get her power-ups, which this always works, you know. I don't have OT as yet, so I don't have all the Nursefathers to feed her. That's pure envy here. I really don't know. I don't really have a team prepared for this kind of stuff. It's usually mirror dungeon stuff, so I don't really think about, like, if I'm not going to maybe use Sync Dawn. Why would I use Sync Dawn? She doesn't have Wrath or Lust, which is the damage type we're good at. She has a good evade, sure, but it's all she has Lust as her main attack, and that's it. Her skill 1. Oh, you're talking about Sync Dawn, the other Sync Dawn. There's 2 Sync Dawn. We gotta pay attention to that. She does have 1 Wrath, and yeah, I suppose we can put her. If I recall, she was pretty powerful, so since we were using Tremor, might as well throw in Ufi Association, because he's quite okay, but yeah, we do have another burn middle brother. There we go. I don't want to use it outside of a middle team, which I suppose we can use it later. See, what else we got here? I toss her in there. Oh, but I prefer Jong office, honestly. Tidal, Raf. Wow, we only have blind obsession.
가시죠. 파투페이.
I don't know what we're fighting here. Liu Yiseng. Liu Yiseng is, I guess, is okay. We gotta consider here that they can be brought into battle at any moment, and we do have some good Raf Eagles here. They can be brought into battle at any moment, and what's it called? We also have to consider the passives they have. So, sinking bleed, burn. Sinking, this is something else entirely. It's a powerful raft, but it requires charge. I'll put Leo Association for now. There we go. Tef, and definitely only have Rhyme Shank or Reverse Corrosion. We do have Tremor, so that's gonna be good. Throw her in there. If you're gonna use Tremor H, just use her YID. I rather prefer the Gambler work. It both has a Raft skill, and I know what I'm doing with her. She is very good. What am I gonna take with you? I could take the Gambler just for the extra damage, but I don't know if we're gonna be generating Eagle resources. Again, don't know nothing about passives in the enemies on the railway, so I really don't know what's going to happen here. I am more than willing to restart the thing if you have to restart, so... Lei Heng is always here, Kisnib. Also welcome. He doesn't have... Does he have a burn ID? No, he has Leo Association, but it's not a good burn ID. It's okay at best, so... Let's toss in the R-Corp one, or District 20, honestly. Yeah, let's toss in District 20. Get the Eagles in there, Mayon Self, Tears, and Cavernous Wailing. There we go. No. And last but certainly not least, we take Magic Bullet Autist, because we're doing Burn, so we could take her as well, so... Magic Bullet, Holiday, they're both competing in the same spot. While we have Binds, Tef, we have Sun Shower. I kind of want to use her early because we are a burn team, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could leave him because I'm sure someone was going to die at some point during this fight, so let me reassess this. Well, you, and you. You are up next first, followed by Ricardo, followed by Eurodiv, Liu. That's how that works out. The section will be carried over to section 5. We will enter the battle with a selected loadout. At the point of clearing section 1. Ah, so we are fighting conservatively here. I see. Let's see how it goes. I have to conserve our HP SP here. Ooh, music. What am I looking at here? You are a horrid little thing, aren't you? Let me sit back here a little better. As you can see, I fresh shaved my bald head, so it's refracting light really well. Butterfly of the Entangled Lives, the Pupa. Take a good look at you. Bloodring Havoc, Pulverization, green, red. Encounter start gaining 1.3% HP as shield. HP does not fall below 90%. If this unit's shield is broken before the end of turn, end the turn immediately activate a unique pattern next turn. At the end of the Quickening skill, end the encounter. Quickening skill, we don't have that one yet. Alright, Fluttering Havoc, 9 roller, Clash Power +1 for burn bleed on target, deals more damage based on poison self, gains true poise, inflicts burn bleed. Same thing as before, nothing else. It is weak to Wrath and Lust, as we imagine. Damage type does not matter. has a lot of HP, has 25,000 HP, and we are outside of the mirror dungeon. Very interesting. All right, we have a skill tree ready, and it has a single body part, right? Yeah, single body part. All right, let's make this happen. Favored. Oh, it's going to be a throw of the dice no matter what we do. Ringing. 2 bullets. Magic bullet is not ready to fire, so we're not even gonna try. And we require, where is the gambler girl? She requires yellow. We get one-sided, I see. Right. Right, that sounds about good enough for me. Let's see how it goes. We got the first attack because it had the mark. Middling damage, but what can you expect? Like I said, you just said it's a bit of a... Despite we are going to keep our HP and sanity, so we have to make sure everyone clashes to have maximum sanity. That's why it's so much of a pushover. I see the design here. Burn. And shield broken already. Alright, it gains a unique pattern, so let's see what has changed. We have the quickening, entangle life regression, entangle life manifestation, entangle life advent. No extra passives. So what we got here? The quickening. Unclashable target fixed. The attack deals 0 damage, does not take damage for this turn, and the encounter. Entangle life regression. Attack type and affinity of skills that clash with this skill affect the impending past. Enemy units on stage 2 gain incandescent skill does. This is against attack types and affinities of skill that clashed against entangled life regression. Skill of butterfly entangled life the pupa. Hold up. More resistance against attack types and affinities of skills that clashed against the entangled life regression. Skill of butterfly entangled lives the pupa. Alright, so if we clash against the 2 of its skills, we gain some sin resistance. Is that what I got it? Oh no, it's enemy units of the stage 2. Ah, I see. So we gotta use something that we are not going to use next turn. Let's see. Entangle life manifestation. Attack type and affinity of skills that clash with the skill affect the impending present. Resist against attack types and affinities. A skill that clash against entangle life manifestation of butterfly entangle life the pupa. Against attack types and affinities. Hold on. Attack types and affinities. So we're pretty much deciding which weaknesses our enemies are going to have. Got it. So we can hard focus on one type of damage and have the enemy be vulnerable to everything else, or spread it around a little bit. Rusted scale does. It's plus, not a negative. Plus. But it specifically says against attacks that things that clashed against. What if we choose not to clash? How about that? What if we simply decide, no, I don't want to clash? Do we even have that choice? It does a little bit of damage. This one's the most dangerous one because attacking someone that is weak to that damage type, which is him. He's weak to lust. And again, our HP and sanity values is going to be saved. So, unless we have whoever can evade the unbreakable coins. Yeah, I don't think we have any evades. We have 2 evades, honestly. Yep. So, time to put your guys to work. Because an evade does not count as a clash, so let's see if we can save Merso from getting hit. So that's 1, that's 2. We don't have anyone else that can do anything here. We don't take damage from this, because it just ends. And if you choose not to clash, we simply don't do anything. And since it does not no damage, there's no point for clashing in anything here. The problem is that Merso has a clashable counter, and he's going to be attacked. But we are redirecting it. It's fine. Is it fine? Hold on. It's all the attacks are going for Mercil. That's weird. Well, what can I do? Technically, your defense skills will still clash, but it's just evade the attack. Just saying what I'm thinking. No, evade skills do not clash by their nature. That's literally how it works. Otherwise, it would be affected by things like offense level. So doesn't really matter what we use right now. Just shoot it, I guess. All right, we choose not to clash. I choose not to play your game, creature. I just realized I used Magic Bullet before she had the Sanity for. Good. And we got hit. And not the end of the world. But I really didn't want Mercil to take that damage. That's a 24 health damage, so. Alright, end turn. Good enough for me. I like the mechanic. It's a fun mechanic. Alright, now it's this creature. Let's see. It is weak to Blunt and Pierce. It's using Gluttony or Gloomy. Has several waves, and I already see the funny guys here with lots of backup. I am thinking of using a sinking team here. Can we change a team? We can, because Gloom is very good against abnormalities because that's extra damage. It works in a similar manner as Rupture, and we have some very powerful Gloom units nowadays. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with a Gloom team here. Let's see. Clear. I can't clear it? Okay. Let's see. Right. Of course, if we're doing a sinking team, how can we forget her? With Rhyme Shank. And Pursuance, Vindicant's Trial. Again, we're looking for Gloom in our loadout. Thank you, Killy. I'm trying to focus here. Sorry. Like I said, if you're free to backseat me as much as you want, but understand that I will do whatever I please. And sometimes I'm just thinking out loud. Let's see here. Gloom units, come forth, my child. We require your aid. Gloom and Gluttony. Gloom and Gluttony. Sun Shower. Heat. And there we go. Who else? Gloom. Gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. Gloomy, 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 gloomy. Gloomy, that comes to the top of my head. Of course, Wild Hunt Heathcliff. Hell yeah. With AD. Binds and this. Yeah, this. Jong's Office again, because I really like this idea. It's a good one. So we're again mixing up some stuff here already. It's almost pure Gloom here, although 100-foot Maggot, which I don't know what it does exactly, does use Rupture, so it's good enough. Gloomy, gloomy, gloomy. We have this gal, which is Tremor and Sinking again. Tremor and Sinking, it goes well together apparently. Magic Bullet, we don't use it, so Ebony Stand, which is green, and tap. No green, no blue. There's Sun Shower instead of that. There we go. It's also weak to Glut, so maybe Heathcliff's other Zain. It's a good idea for that, but the other Zain is Holiday, and this one here gives you power up on use and on ally kills. When an ally gets a kill, he gets a power up and haste. I prefer that passive over Holiday's passive, which is random shit. You know? I mean, it's nice, but I prefer Body Sack. Right. Thinking or Tremor. Since we were using Tremor, I think you're agreeing, right? Tremor or Gluttony. Tremor or Gluttony. Gloom or Gluttony. It just so happened that Gluttony is closely related to Rupture and Gloom is to Sinking, so I am thinking of Nightmare Hunt here because that shit is crazy good. Or we could take this guy here with his Sinking. There we go. We're gonna go with Gregor, Lamp Gregor. Lamp Gregor is very good, and he got some great Eagles for sinking. And Unbrilliant Glory, because why not? Get out of here, German boy. Sinking for Sinclair. We really don't have much of a choice here. We could use green instead of blue here. But we have a blue boy here. He has blue on his skill 1, which he's going to be using it a lot. And it's a decent ID too. But it does nothing to help our team in terms of status ailment applications. Everyone that we're choosing are using Tremor or Sinking. Let's see. I could use a Deviat, but the Deviat has a gimmick of they have to run away after a bit. Got our Ryoshu. Yes, I do. I have everyone. I literally have everyone, and she's already, you know, marked up to be the one that's going to be. I kind of prefer Red Eyes, honestly. That's healing. Yeah. Merceau does not have much in the way of sinking, except it has bleed here. We can also use Rupture, which it doesn't have a lot of. Okay, I don't see a lot of green here, and I don't see a lot of blue. We have W Corp, but we're not going to use it. We have Think Merceau, which has a very strong skill tree, and he's very good at dueling, and certainly going to win clashes. And he does have green and blue here, so we might as well go with him. Crush Bound Pass, Pursuance for healing, and Regret Theft to remove status ailments. He's got the Itzy, yeah, but the Itzy is not very good. He is decent, we used him in the dungeon before, and I know how his gimmick works, where he locks in attack mode, but it's not the best thing in the world. Let's check it out. It does inflict sinking. I guess it would be better. It has green to make. Oh, it has also green, so yeah. Almost slipped into Portuguese there. So he has blue and he has green, perfect. I kind of prefer Sync Merceau because it's better at dueling, since he gains a lot of clash power by marking people. But I guess he can do that. Right, moving on to the other guys. We have green on K-Corp, which is immortal, a tank. Tank is very nice to have. Blue and green. Well, Lord Lu has blue and green, but we don't have any Heishous with us. I mean, we could have a Heishou, and that would, you know, make a tag team combo of the ages. These two together work very well, so because she has a guard, so fight fire with fire, right? Less of this. Pure green. We are green with it. Although we are very much focused on Tremor sinking right now, because sinking is direct damage, but on abnormalities at least, we could go for a little bit of Rupture on top of it, so it's double the application of damage, so yeah. Oh yeah, ship done, because yeah, that's it. It's time to get the ship out there. Forgot about it. Since you are a Rupture unit, go with Red Sheet. Wow, and Tef for paralysis. Right, we have our boys all equipped. We are gonna deploy the team first, followed by Kodia. Wild Hunt needs skills to get ramped up. Lobotomy Eagle, 2 Lobotomy Eagles, 3 Lobotomy Eagles, and I want to use her first, but whatever. That's good. That sounds good to me. So we have a Heishou team, and we have a Tremor sinking team aiding the other team. So that is burn. So Tremor sinking, and thinking. And sinking over here as well. Oh, here we go. You, and you. That sounds good to me. Let's release then. Release the sheep. Release the sinners. Let's see that dragon. I played a lot of Monster Hunter. I know a thing or two about dragons. Ooh, cool dragon. Hello there, boy. You are a big boy. You are a big boy. Well, 5. Let's see. Jesus Christ, that thing is big. Alright. Refracted Yinglong. The Unreachable Heavens. Encounter start, the head part gains shield equal to 100% of his units max HP, so 7,000. Does not lose shield at turn end. When shield is broken, enter a new phase. Encounter start, he gains 3 Flower Burying Pin, which gives him offense level and defense level for every 2 stack. Final power +1, max stack coin power +1. When consuming Flower Burying Pin, give 1 Eagle Radiance Bliss on Infinity for every stack consumed. Gain 1 more Flower Burying Pin from this effect every time the Thundering Wrath passive active triggers. So he starts with 3, he doesn't start with max, so he already has 1 defense and offense level up. We must prevent him from gaining more. He gains 1 at every turn and gains another 1 when Thundering Wrath activates, alright? The inverted scale part takes damage only from skills that it is the main target of. Does not take damage from any other sources. When the inverted scale part is hit, remove the inverted scale part from the skill slots next turn. Gain 1 offense level and 1 loses a defense level for every Flower Burying Pin stack consumed by Wrath of the Inverted Scale. So we clash against it to make it more vulnerable, but make it more dangerous. Takes less damage from fucking everything, does not get affected by haste or bind. And Reflected Struggle. 10 clashes against the same enemy, randomly gain or lose clash power by clash power divided by 10. And this to avoid like infinite bleed glitches people were abusing. Alright. Incandescent. Decided not to clash, so no effect. Get fucked. Alright, let's check out those. Ooh, what's this? Scale Clad. Next stack 20. Does not expire 0 stack. Lose 1 stack when taking damage due to Flower Burying Pin. Takes 10% damage for every stack lost. Alright, so we gotta get rid of those. Oh no, they gained resistance. Oh wait, no. God damn it. I fucked up then. Kiznabia, thank you for reminding me that. I fucked up. I assumed that was going to make them more resistance because the wording for resistances in Limbus Company are reversed. The more they have, the weaker they become. It's not the more they have, the more resistance they become. I forgot about that because I'm, you know, it's counterintuitive. Well, we're just gonna have to rock and roll with it. So it's not strong to anything. I fucked up. I admit, I fucked up. But we still build a team that, you know, attacks their weaknesses, so, you know. Oh, there's the inverted scale. Let's check out those skills first. Wrath of the Inverted Scale is a counter. The skill activates only when the inverted scale part is hit as the main target. Consumes all Flower Burying Pin on self, and reuse the final call number of stacks consumed times max 5. It is a counter, or unbreakable counter. Is it a clashable counter? I don't know. Use the final coin, stacks consumed. On hit, deal 5 SP damage. Upon killing the main target, apply the unfocused volley effect of the skill. This count damages only the main target. If unfocused volley applies discount damage to targets, inflict true rupture coin count. It's not too powerful. It's 2-1-1 unless it's some crazy. 11 flash, nice 11 roller, no escalation, but 63 offense level. Inflicts rupture, roar the dragon, AoE attack. Has a 12 roller, rupture bind. The descending pin. On use, base power +1 for every true Flower Burying Pin on self. If the player has bind or paralyzed, base power +2. Spawn Flower Burying Pin next turn. Clash loose, deal heal 5 SP on target. Does not spawn Flower Burying Pin and the head takes fixed damage. Okay. Inflict 3 rupture and 2 rupture count. Draconic Vortex. More power against bind and paralyze. Apply Capricious Mercy on the main target. So we gotta clash against this and give someone a power-up. Got it. Alright, let's check it out. Let's check it out what we can do here. So, which one is the inverted scale? It's this one, right? No, that's the head. Draconic Vortex, Wrath of the Inverted Scale. We have 6 attacks and 7 sinners. It is weak to green and blue. Alright, let's rock. And then flash. The Power of Justice. We need to get our clashable we need to get our sanity negative so she can win clashes and use her clashable counter. Very important. This is a 11 roller? No, it is an 11 roller. Yeah, not too great. We can beat it with a skill 1, but I'd rather not to. I will eat that counter because we have it available. So. We don't think you lose SP on attack. I didn't see him. He had a heal on. Hold on. Does he have sinking? Heal 5 SP on target. No, she will not corrode unless there's another skill that can do that. Alright. Skill 1. That's. Blossom Fragrance. That is a... that's 11 versus a 12. 50-50 on him, but, you know, low on us. Is everything accounted for? Accounted. Yep, we gotta gamble on some neutral clashes here. So, on hit, lose 5 SP. Inverted counter. Do 5 SP. Ah, I see. It's an unbreakable. Oh, we'll just take care of that when it comes to it. So, it's this with the attack. All right. Again, I fucked up at the first stage. I didn't realize because of it's so unintuitive. The thing about resistance is I completely forgot. But because we usually don't get anything that modifies our resistance like that, so I completely forgot. So yeah, enemy has no effect, but we'll deal with it. We'll deal with it. By the way, that doesn't trigger counter attacks. That one does, however. Good job, Faust. Faust. We're losing our 50-50s here. Very good. Ow, that fucking hurts. Yep. Orlando Lib, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, man. I'll speak this oversized 9-3-hour Starmans who lost my old account on Twitch, so I had to make a new one. Ah, I see. Alright. What is this thing? When hit by Yinglong's living false skill, die instantly and apply 1 flower being on Yinglong. 10 clashes against the same enemy, random looking clashes. Okay, so we can't let Yinglong do the thing. Got it. Roll of the Dragon, Living Fall, unclashable target fixed, target fairly. If flower bearing is destroyed, cancel the skill. So we gotta do it before he does. Sending Pin, Draconic Vortex. We consider the first entrance on the, you know, the first attack, the first go of the railway as not like I'm gonna beat this in a single go, but we're gathering intel here because I didn't pay attention to anything, so I just went with whatever. Unopposed. She's slow. She is true speed. And there's nothing targeting her. That's why he's gonna rely on the other ones. Struggling Lord of the Dragon, struggling. Gonna need the help from Faust here. Fall. Man. This one first one. Self has power. How many flower bearing pings it has? 2, so we're good on the AoE. Almost. Our health looks good, except for hers. So we gotta have Faust do her thing first so that we can heal some sanity off of this. 13 versus 14, he has 0 sanity. We don't have anyone that is faster, but Gregor can redirect at any level of any speed, so suddenly one day can beat it. Yes, we have a orange. We have to have people target that thing. I forgot about that. So you're gonna do that for us. So are you. Clashing, not clashing because it's unclashable. Clashed, not clashing because focusing on Lord Lu. We only have this attack to take care of. It's a true speed. That means we could have Heishou deal with it or Dawn. I choose Dawn with Wishing Cairn. She's faster, and that clash is going to be easier because it's going to be paralyzed. It's all a single body part. So we don't even need to use the ego here, but I will anyway. And we have to destroy this, which has a 60 HP before the attack of Living Fall. Yeah, we got shit speed right now. We could use Pigricia to slow him down, but I don't want to use Dante powers this early on. Rhodia is faster, but the attack is a 2. And it's probably going to go first. Yeah, we're at bad speed here. Let me reassess the situation. We need to destroy the flower bearing team before the true speed. We only have 4 sinners that can do the deed. We are planning on using Faust to recover our sanity. That will paralyze it for true paralysis, assuming it hits heads. That's the condition here. It's a 50-50, so then we have 2-3 skills to take care of. This one is targeting Lord Lu. True speed. You can probably take care of this, so that's one of that attack to take care of. True attacks going for Lord Lu with a true speed. You can evade one that isn't AoE, hopefully. Yeah, but you have to beat against a damn has to. This is for sanity. Gregor can take care of the. Let's not have Gregor bat it with his big hand, throw it away. Living Fall does not have to be clashed because that was the point. This is an AoE with true speed that we can't do much about. Fortunately, this attack is not Living Fall, or is it? This one here is going free because we don't have anything to clash against it right now without focusing our efforts on destroying this thing here, which true attacks, one named in an eagle, might not be enough. If I have to restart, I'll restart it. But now we know the secret, the methodology. Thank you, Faust. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough. Living Fall is gonna hit. Alright, it did hit heads, but we're still eating Living Fall. Alright, there we go. We didn't kill Living Fall because she actually went first. It was a 50-50. Hello, Katamiru, and thank you for the following. Much appreciated. We just started. We're learning how the boss goes, and we'll hopefully get to it. We'll beat it today. Yeah, there's the attack that I already expected was gonna go one-sided. Clearing 79 turns. Congratulations! I just started, so let's take a look now. Connect water, sending pin. Shoot the sending pins this time. Rhodia is on low sanity, so she might corrode, so she needs to win a clash here. Let's have her win some clashes. Favored. Favored. Waggling. Favored. Flower bearing pins are favored right now. We have a stagger on, and so we cannot attack the inverted scale this turn. Sounds good to me. We don't have much to do about that. Maybe we can have you clash against this, so there's the single attack against you, so we don't eat an AoE. That's good. That's good. That sounds good. Let's see how it goes. Pop. 200 damage. 170 is good enough for me. Sending ping is coming. Lord Luara farming. Why is that attack one-sided? Why was it one-sided? Ah, whatever. Very nice. So good. Let's see now. 2 more descending pings. He has 6 of them now. So he's getting progressively stronger. 2 pins, 2 gathering rams, and 2 Roar of the Dragon, 11 slash, and a Wrath. Does the second hit has deal sanity damage? No, it does not. Okay, so we're good for now. Here. Lots of unbreakable AoEs, 2 descending pins. The more pins you send him, the more powerful he becomes. So... we have this. Waterloo is high sanity enough to deal with this. Does the Rent and Refraction are true? I do not know, so that's why I have not been using it. Pin. How are you? You need a yellow, right? Yeah, you're gonna activate your special this turn, so might as well let you go do your thing. And then there's 2 attacks here that we have to take care of. We're faster than he is. We have all our slots, but the last 2 attacks are AoEs unbreakable, so we're gonna do our uses here. So, yep. Yep. Unopposed because attacking the counter. Reveal the final coin, number of stacks consumed next 5 times. Oh yeah, he's gonna do that a lot because of the reuse. If you consume in that combat, but if you restart, it gets refunded. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, this is bad. Nope, he ate that. Come on, Heishou. Oh well, it's not going great. But it's already not going great because selected or poorly our damage ups the previous turn. So I might just restart a whole railway now that we recognize our error. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna try and beat the railway today, but I'm not expecting it to do it like under the the turn limit. This is we're gathering information here today. This is scouting. We're scouting to see how the mechanics work and, you know, do our thing. Here we have Living Fall against the Flower Bearing Pain again. If you don't take care of that, these sinners are dead. The sinners are dead regardless of what we do. There's a lot of AoE coming. I'm not worried about the mechanics. I played this game for like 2,000 hours. I know what I'm getting myself into here. Living Foul, Mechanical Vortex. Lots of people are gonna die this turn, so there's not much I can do here. If you want to avoid the worst of it, which is Living Fall, you gotta destroy the pin, which will require True Sinners attacking it, unfortunately. But we only have True Sinners to attack it. Brilliant Glory, Solemn Lament, Red Eyes Open. Yeah, not much we can do here, so let's try to prevent the worst from happening. Let's see how it
사고될
goes.
시간이다. 잔무에 꽃으로 잠들어. 펜.
Yep, as expected.
앞을 밝히지. 그럴 것이 잘 보이다.
Alright, let's watch our sinners die.
바로 해주시죠.
네가
속에서 단내가 칩는
이쪽으로.
시생멸.
Right, here's the substitution.
뜻으로 같이
I
떨어지는
am
거지.
starting to understand. The fact that we didn't get any damage ups from the first one is getting in the way. So if you pretty much repeat the same thing, because I think he was weak to green and blue, right? Yeah, green and blue. Red and blue. Green and blue. Last turn, the creature was weak to red and orange, which is Wrath and Lust. And final attacks did increase the weakness to damage type and to affinity type. So if we make him even weaker to his already weak affinities, we could potentially break his shield much quicker. Which means we have to prepare our team thinking forward about the buffs that are going to affect us in the next area. Yeah. I get it. Alright. Let's see. Has 6 pins right now. We have 5 sinners against a lot of attacks. That is 6 attacks. One of them is going to go unopposed. Unfortunately, we're gonna let it be this one. Struggling. Neutral, struggling. Let that attack go through. Oh, you can't. You are only rolling skill ones. What's wrong with you, Rhodia? Flash, Roar of the Dragon. Neutral. I don't like the Draconic Vortex being unopposed. It's supposed to be a single unopposed attack, which is that one. Got it. Struggling. Favored. Hello, OG5K. It's going. We're learning. Let's see how this goes. I'm not too crazy about this. Oh, he attacked one-sided because he subbed in. Nice job. At least we consumed all the pins on him. If he's weak to blue, he's weak to blue and green, right? If I recall correctly. That's why we built this thing. we could have the index destroy him as well, if we bring the index from the first fight to give the... Ah, very good, Heathcliff. To blue, green, and purple. I'm thinking about using index team, because I know I talk a lot of shit about the index, but you can't deny their effectiveness. So I'm thinking of, once I restart a railway, which I'm gonna after, you know, everyone dies here, I restart a railway, make him get weaker to blue even more, and then pop the 3 index teams to deal extra damage on him.
시생멸.
Alright, he is pissed off right now. Sending Pain, Draconic Vortex. Let's get care of that. There. Get the pins out of here. Dominating. Lord Lu with only skills 1s, apparently, because, yeah, funny. Alright, I like this. I like this dominating lineup of attacks. I'm thinking index because the index, you know, gained a lot of power, clash power, and damage by attacking the marked target. And since there is only one marked target to be marked, they are always going to get their power-ups. Very good, Rodeo. She fucking parried that with a rapier, by the way. That was beautiful. Magnificent end! We're shaving away its health. Again, we didn't get a power-up, so this is literally just information gathering. We're doing some 7 association shit here. Yeah, but embody and reverse scale. Yeah, but when the reverse scale comes, it's what we're supposed to hit that. I think. Hold on. Thundering Wrath. When target takes damage on skill the main target, this guy takes skill apart from the skill locked in offensive level down, and fire bearing pain sack consumed by Wrath of the inverted scale. Yep, and the inverted scale is weak. Same weaknesses. I forgot about that. Well, most of the time he's going to have a weakness, a single body part, because the moment you win the clash, it becomes, you know... How are your settings? Sanity is good, your sanity is excellent right now. Perfect. Hopeless. Not for long. Let's get some bygone days here, and you will do your red ice. Cool. And you will attack the scale. You're the lowest one, so... Right, this sounds good to me. Reckwing. Reckwing isn't fully powered because we can't gain coffins instead unless we use Reckwing, so we're gonna go with that for now. Really like using Wildhunt Heathcliff, it's a fun ID. But it does better when you have things to kill. There we go, little German boy. You got it. Parry that with a rapier. That is so cool. Just receiving the giant spike from this kind of it's back with a rapier. That is some good shit.
이곳은 그분의 초승이여 가까이서
Oh, Red Eye's lost. That is bad. I heard a death and a stagger. Yep, I heard 2 deaths. Not good. 5 attacks, 5 sinners. We're still okay-ish, because the next part is going to be difficult, I know that. So, let's see... Right now there's not much we can do other than Clash, Neutral, and Struggling. You have another skill? No. Give me as a pursuance for top off our health. You can't use Eagles because you're always corrode. You are funny little guy, so you do your thing. Neutral. I don't like that neutral, but your Eagles, yeah, your Eagles can clash, sure. And why are you unopposed, buddy? There are 5 skills and there are 5 clashes. Oh yeah, no, we have 5 against 5. So 1, 2, neutral. What? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a descending pin. Alright. Do it, my little sinners. The aura farming is incredible there.
많이 따가울걸요? 일단 데이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
Alright, time to get devoured. I think Mercer was outside. Mercer was outside of the range of that attack. Alright, let's see. Right, if I recall correct. Ah, Tears of Tarnished Blood, you're using it, huh? Alright, got it. What is that on the background there? Because of passive. Gain equal to 100% of the core's max HP. This effect does not trigger when attack skills are equipped. When staggered, recover from stagger. When hit, apply Dragon Spirit to the attacker next turn. When hit expires at skill end and skill to hit it. On death, immediately apply Dragon Spirit on all sinners. When this unit takes damage, that brings his HP down to 0. This unit HP does not drop below 1 for the turn. Recover from stagger due to damage. For the rest of the turn, this unit cannot be staggered or killed due to damage. Then use Impale the Self Impurity Depart at the very end of that turn. This unit cannot be subject to healing or assist defense effects. Take damage only from skills that this unit is the main target of. Does not take damage from any other sources. Got it. And here we have our, we know how they work, we know what they do. And they have a full array of eagles on top of whatever they are rocking. I see. And because of a Lord's Guard, we have true assist defenses. They literally programmed this, or assuming she does that every turn, they literally programmed this so that you could not kill him before he got his ego out. Because there's true attacks coming out that we can't do aught about. I see. Well, as with dealing with any Pecatula, Envy Pecatula, the safest choice is to just nuke them from orbit. And we're gonna do exactly that. Oh, we already have a pursuance ready. That is most excellent. Dominating. Neutral, neutral, neutral. You know what? I want the Faust gun. Targeting Faust, targeting someone else, targeting Honglu, so he's gonna get Lord's Guarded, targeting Honglu again. So first one is going for Faust, she's going to offensive clash against it. Second is a normal clash. Third is a clash targeting Lord Lu, so her assist defense will trigger. Third is again against Lord Lu, so his Lord's Guard will trigger. Fourth is targeting Lord Lu directly. No, don't target Lord Lu directly. And this one is targeting someone. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this rocks. We're, again, just gathering information here. Oh my. Very good, very good. Oh, don't tell me the little thing eats up all our attack weight. Oh, they were cheeky about it, weren't they? Alright, goodbye, Faust. He's doing his thing. Yeah, I know how this eagle works. And he's really fast. They really really made this very cheeky, like, oh, right, so he's gonna use his Eagle the first turn, and she's gonna use a counter, and there is going to be a Gluttony Resonance because it's the Heishous, so they all get Lord's Guard. I can accept taking damage from the Tears of the Tarnished Blood special from Lord Lu, as long as I get rid of literally everyone else.
지겹. 이 몸은 직접 손봐야겠네.
나는 이 왕좌에 묶여 홀로 통치하는 자일지니.
Give us our HP back, Merso. We have a big attack coming our way, and we need to survive.
넌 반드시 부서진다.
Alright, we killed him, and now he gets to hit us. Go on, do your thing. No, that gonna hurt. That's a stagger and probably a few kills. That's fair. Fair is fair. We both nuked each other. This is why we don't do what's it called? This is why we don't do nuclear war. Kaujia, enemy Heishou packs. Yep. Everyone's gonna die, so we're pretty much gonna restart the railway here with the knowledge that we have acquired and make the best of it. Are we the fastest? No, he is the fastest. Ah, that was a fine nuclear war. Struggling too. And not, let's just show roll. Let's the show go through. I know we just nuked. We both nuked ourselves. So let everything happen. Let everything happen. We have to die. We have to die. And restart with the knowledge we have acquired. We graciously accept defeat. That's funny.
어떻게 대관원을 승청해 왔는지.
That was real funny.
또한 내가 거짓말.
대로.
Right, rock your thing, Quinn. Alright, we have graciously failed. Let's take the lessons we have learned today and, you know, learn. Let's go back here and do it again. This time with passion. Like I said, I want to make everything weak to blue. So we are going to use the index. The index, again, I talked a lot of shit about them, but I cannot help but respect that they are good and we're going to use them. It's a unit that we have access to. Let's equip some eagles here. Bygone, the fourth match, the Tritrocosm, and the heat. Well, I kind of prefer this one for paralysis. Oh, no, I'm not thinking about like using meta stuff. I'm just thinking I have all these units available to me. I'm not doing some sort of challenge where I'm going to use my favorite units or the underdog team. I'm here to beat it. I'm here to fight it. I'm here to learn it. So we are going to use all we have access to and we are going to do it good. What I want to do is make the enemy weak to blue because the index all have skill tree that are blue and we are a sinking poison. So sinking is good against abnormalities because it makes them take extra damage because it's sinking. It's literally, you know, rupture against them. So we're gonna go with these goobers. I am going to take Jong's office representative because I really enjoyed his ID. It's a very fun ID for me. Who else? Sinking. Thinking that is good is, well, Hunt Heathcliff, of course. It is good, even though he doesn't have things to kill. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 7 individuals. Let's take Lobarmigo Ryoku for the assist attacks. Red eyes, great Jewel-Cosm, good enough. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need another little sinking, which is you. You are good. Rhyme Shank. The Axe Nail. No, Pursuance. And there we go. Yeah, I'm just thinking about affinities here rather than effects. Because Soda just gives you, you know, defense power down on the enemy, which lowers counter power as well. So this is pretty damn nice. Oh, I guess we could go for Force of Things. We're focusing on making the enemy weaker, so let's take something that makes them weaker. As for blue on you, boy, I don't think you have any good blue on you. Let's keep you with that, shall we? Cavernous Wailing, tap, and wow. You, I like you better as blue, so we're gonna keep you as blue. Tap, Electric Screaming, no regret for negative removal. Lantern is, hold on, is blue, of course. Blue, more blue, please. And how about you? What do I do with you? Boy? I could get the funny, do the funny again, and he doesn't have blue, he has blue. So let's do the funny with you. R-Corp for sinking stacks, I suppose. He's not weak at R-Corp, it's not like how much longer they take to ramp up. And for Otis, for blue, she has U-Jet. And that's pretty much it. It has Wuthering Heights Chief Butler, but it's not a very good ID. Let's go with her. So, Zyne, Prevention, Ebony Stand for AoEs. He's still weak to blue, to green, so... And this one. Everyone equipped, everyone egoed up, except you, Don. What the hell, Don? What's going on, Don? Raya, there we go. Wishing, and wow. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
주먹으로 매만지며 탐.
채워지지 않을 공허를
And
난
traditional computer with that progress made it station anyway. Yes. Yeah, the problem is, I see that Tuta, but the problem is that we have to use her to apply Echoes of the Manor, and we already have Wild Hunt Heathcliff for that. Now, we're no longer bringing a thing that makes this thing weak to our damage types, so it is a problem. But not really a big problem. Save that blue for when we break through its shield, which we are going to break through its shield. Rest assured. You need a yellow, you got yellow.
예측할 수 없게.
Also, one thing I want to talk about, index units. I talked a lot of shit about them, like I mentioned before, but I realized something. If you're not running a full index team, they actually become a lot more interesting because they have like, I want to do this to gain my power, so I will take on this role attacking this guy or doing this particular thing, which makes them kind of interesting in running in a full team, where it's not full index, mind you, because they literally have a role to fulfill. And so they kind of fit. Call that the will of the city, if you will. Alright. Save your blues, everybody. Save your blues. I need those blues. Back to the age-old discussion. What avenue we think we get an Aleph Eagle first if you know them? You know what? I'm gonna put down my money on this. I'm gonna put down my money on this. I'll probably lose, mind you, but I want it to be a reality, so I'm trying to manifest it right here, right now. First Aleph Eagle we're gonna fight. Nothing there. Nothing there in the Walpurgis Night, trust. It's going to happen. It's too good not to happen. Alright. And now he wants to be blue. And we want slash blue. Just attack it. We want slash blue. Considering win against nothing there in a fight. It would be the battle of attrition of the ages, and we know how that went down for us. When we fought K-Corp, if you remember, did she lose the clash? Oh no, it's an unbreakable, right? Anyway, when we fought K-Corp, they also endlessly regenerated, and you know how that went for us. Nothing there is the regenerator character. He regenerates non-stop. That, remember, to a point, he regenerates so much health so quickly, to a point that the Lobotomy Corporation, nothing there second form, does not have a death animation, because Project Moon didn't expect you to be able to actually kill it. Alright, we made the thing weak to Gloom and Slash. We're gonna Dragon Slay him with a sword here today. So, if we're gonna fight nothing there and his lore accurate, he's gonna regenerate health so much, so fast, that unless we nuke it from orbit, we're not beating him. Because Dante has a pain threshold, a rather large pain threshold, mind you, but he still has a pain threshold. He can't keep bringing us back over and over and over non-stop. Hi there. So, the theme here today is Sacrifice. How did we lose this again?
이번 전투를 잘 마치면 칭찬해주겠어.
The name of the game here is if he gets too much stacks of Flower Bearing Ping, he becomes unstoppable. But if we clash against his counter, he loses all of his Flower Bearing Ping and loses stacks of Scale Clad, which makes him take more damage. So the theme of the day today is Sacrifice. We have to choose a sinner that will sacrifice themselves for the cause and, you know, do well against everything else. Hopefully a sinner that is able to clash against, what's your green? Yellow? Gotcha. Someone that is resistant to the damage type, which is Wrath Pierce, so he can eat all the Flower Bearing Pins. So let's get a few flower. Let's get, let's see, at 5 stack against Skill Final Power +1, max stacks against Coin Power +1. We can stack it up until 9, and then we crack it open against with a counter. That's what I'm seeing here. You need to lose your sanity pronto, so help with the resonance here, and let's see if our team can do it. He sang. Very good. Throw that coughing at the thing. That was close. That was close too. Holy shit. Alright, Mr. Dragon. Let's get those clashes going. How much stacks you have? 4. So we're gonna give you 2 more stacks. You're gonna be at 6. And then next turn you're gonna be at 7, 8, and then we clash against the inverted scale and gain great power. What do you need right now? You need a yellow. We don't have a yellow, but we have a blue. And the blue does activate your passive, so let's go with that. So 1, 2, 3. You're not clashing against anything. Why aren't you? 17, 14 can't. Won't work. And we have you as well. Reset targeting. I lost track of what I was doing. All right. You have a blue at high sanity, so you can probably win this. Probably, most likely, you know. Favored, neutral. We'll let the 2 heavy hitters, which is Dawn and Yiseng, is technically a heavy hitter, clash against the ascending pins. When the animation plays, the winner is decided. There can only be a clash when there's a tie, from what I know. Ah, I see. Neutral. Yeah, it should have like negative sanity. You can probably deal with that. You have higher sanity than Ryosha right now. So maybe favored. Neutral, favored. How many resources do we need for Fluid Sac? That's 3 NV. We're gonna generate that next turn. No worries. Alright, rocket! Rocket, my sinners! Hell yeah, I love this ID, by the way. It's a really fun ID. Alright, index level 6. Dawn! Oh, she did it. Oh, nice. Here's your pin back. Alright, he's powering up. Let me remind you, I see a lot of people complaining about the railway. It's a fun mechanic, I'm loving it so far. But remember how a lot of people were saying that we were getting way too overpowered, at least myself included, and that we are up to a difficulty spike. This is it. We're getting the difficult spike right now. So girdle up your loins, put on your big boy pants, and start working with it. Of course, this comes a little shitty because it is a gacha game, and as many times I've said in the past, a lot of the problems Limbus Company has stems from it being a gacha game. Unfortunately, this is one of them. So if you don't have the overpowered units to deal with the overpowered enemies, you are kind of in the pinch. But then again, the game directs you to the mirror dungeon when that happens. So you know you can grind away to get the units. The season's still running, the Nursefathers are in the store, you can get them. Alright, 5 pins. You have but 1 sword stuck inside of you, so I need more swords in you, Kodia, so you can do your funny reuse. You need blue. You don't have blue. You can only gamble, but I'd rather you don't. Rhodia, you can power counter that, I trust you. Rhodia, you go here, and you go here with your favored. Let's gather a few more pins before we remove it from himself. Hold Furious into the NV Pecatula phase for your information. Of course, that goes without saying. Wait, here's a pin back. Here comes the pin. And she power counters it out of the field into the dragon's head.
태어난 곳으로 돌아가라.
Ow. Okay, we're still running it. That is 6 pins. We need a couple more. You require a... What's the color? I don't see it. Yellow, there we go. And you have additional clash power, so I'm gonna make you do the descending pins. Who else has the Capricious Mercy? We have Ryoshu with the Capricious Mercy. So let's locate Ryoshu here. Favored. Not a big fan of favorites. How are we on the index levels? We are 555. Good. It does that. It gives you clash power and speed, so you can clash against what you need to clash. Alright. You two go do your things over here. Index boys. And we have to deal with that. It's hopeless because he's gaining a lot of power-ups. You, however, have your skill tree ready. Although you're not at 3 swords, we are going to use it either way because you can win against that, but it has unbreakable coins and an AoE. It's hopeless, becomes stay hopeless. Can you win against that? You have 2 more clash power, so yes, you can. Dominating, sending pins favored. That attack is not being taken care of. That means there's someone that is not doing their part. Memorial Procession, Suzuki Misdirection, Arcana Appears, Pin, Dragon. Everything is clashing. That sounds good to me. Go, my sinners.
잔무에
Hosan!
3코
That's a small one.
차라리 아무것도 남지 마라.
Ding ding ding! The Prescript wills the pin back into your head, you big lizard! No. Ow. Ryoshu, please. You had it. You had the mercy. You had the true clash power. Now we're gonna have to deal with that.
앞으로 둘.
미래를 과거와 같이 느낄 수 있겠죠.
Not so good. And now we have to deal with that pin. Thank you, Ryoshu. Flash, level fall, there was some Draconic Vortex. He is at 7 pins. We can only send another pin back to him. What do you need? You need blue. We can do blue. In fact, we can do blue against that thing and we'll probably kill it. Well, the index boys will do their index things by clashing against the index creature. They are all at level 6. That means they have to use a skill tree or an ego. Game Percussion Hermes. That's not what I'm looking for. Which is 9 stacks. Where is your prescript, buddy? Game Percussion Hermes. What? Buddy. Nothing? Alright, I'll just use your thing then, King. Just do your thing. And what about you? Use Ego. Alright, we gotta use Ego. We gotta use Ego to gain our power up. So, Dawn is going to use Fluid Sac. Faust is going to use Fluid Sac. Make sure... It feels like a waste right now, but we'll do it. We're going to get Hermes. Ah, I see. Easy peasy then. We got 2 Fluid Sacs coming out, so we'll make sure it goes against the big attacks so we don't get destroyed by them. Here we go. This one is attacking the pin, this one is clashing against the red, this one's clashing against the green, this one is doing fuck all. This one is clashing against that one. This attack is clashing against no one right now, so someone has to do something about it. Clash, clash, clash. Not clash, because you can't clash against that. Just how slow are you? Just to make sure I'll have someone else attack the pin and call it a day. Yeah, that sounds good.
각오될 시간이다. 잔무에.
Did we get 3 potency out of that? Nice! Yeah, no, she did it perfectly. That was a waste of an attack. Boink! Next time we gotta pop that counter so he takes lots of damage. But it has to be by someone that is going to be resistant to Pierce and Wrath. So he doesn't kill themselves doing that. By the way, is the audio, everything is audio related going on alright? Limbus is working, my voice is working, good. We're taking a lot of turns, even though we're making weak to Bloom, but this is to be expected. I think this is like one of the biggest turn eater of the dungeon. Again, not expecting to beat the record, like be under the necessary amount in the first turn. So, all right, let's see. Is everyone 9 levels of prescript? Perfect. Synchronized prescript activation. 8 pins. It only goes to 10. I want to pop that right now. Who here is resistant to Pierce and Wrath? Step up. Fatal to Pierce. Normal to Pierce. Fatal to Pierce. Normal to Pierce. Fatal to Pierce. Resistant against Pierce and Wrath. Kind of. And you are ineffective against Pierce, but normal against Wrath. So either of you can do it. I'd rather be someone that is fast, so that we can do all the damage now, or we can eat another turn and do it next turn, assuming any of you can be faster this time around. Because this effect activates the moment it consumes all the pins, and it makes it lose all its... gain more damage, you know? Let's see. Same old, Gathering Rain, Draconic Vortex, Thinning Pin. Let's save that big attack for when needed. Deal 1 here. Skill here. Favorite, huh? Neutral, huh? What do you need? You need blue. We don't have blue. We have power counter. 15, 13. And who was clashing against that? We could always change the resistance with an ego, I guess. Yeah, but we have to be lucky with that. We are also looking for this. This here is the target. Apply the unfocused voltage effect on the skill. This effect is only damages only the main target. If focus value is applied, it consumes damage. So it's going to be being reused for every pin we removed. So it's going to be a lot of attacks of pierce damage. It's not a lot of pierce damage, but it's going to be applying rupture count, like a lot of it. And so we want to have someone that is resistant against pierce eat those attacks. Right? Otherwise, we're going to be eating like 8 damage, possibly 16 damage or more, and it doesn't sound like much, but in a fight like this, it is a lot. So, you know what? Let's do that right now. I think he can. How's your stagger threshold? You can recover for the stagger. What am I being afraid of? You can recover for stagger. Go do your thing. Power counter over there. You have good sanity. You can do that. I believe in you. You go over here with the marked skill, please. Can you counter that? You have a high possibility of countering it with 2 coins against his 1 coin 50-50. And you still have to take care of that big attack coming down inside the guard. Neutral. What if it wasn't neutral? What if it was dominating? How about that? That is the attack after. That is that. That is that. I don't like how neutral that is looking. And you can't use egos, so I'm not even gonna try. How about you do that and Ryoshu does that? Because that becomes the dominating. That's pretty good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So, first thing, trigger the counter. Everyone eats a little bit of pierce. Well, he eats a lot of pierce. But he recovered from stagger, so it's fine. We are gonna do more damage to him. So, I think that's good. he's good. He's good. He tanked that. He tanked that like a king. What a good night. It is a good night, Moises.
메마른 당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
Luis. Kozan. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good damage. Still have like a lot to go through, so. Comes the descending pin. Now it's on Ryoshu's hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Nice.
살고자 하는 모든 것들과 함께 무덤으로 돌아가.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했대.
Alright, he has only 400 HP to go, so now it's just a matter of doing the things we do here. Make sure not to use Furioso outside of its moment. I think this turn we're gonna break its shield, so we are about ready to go against the Heishou pack, which is going to be a problem. If we can somehow kill Lord Lu before he can use his ego, which I don't think is going to be possible, we're not that fast, it will be better, because we still have more phases of this fight to go, I am fairly sure.
사는 것도 지령했대.
Right, time to nom 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 nom, eat us. Tasty sinners. Six speed, 9 on Furioso. That Ying is very long. Maybe it does live up to its name, doesn't it? Who is marked? Who's the unfortunate victim of our clobbering? There's not a mark of the index. Oh, it's marking the damn thing. Alright. So he has Lord's Guard, but this is a mass AoE. Let's get rid of this thing first. How fast are we? I think we can kill him before he does anything. Big if. That attack type is, hold on, this is a slash attack, and Rhodia, which is receiving the attack, is normal against slash, normal against sloth. We can take that, she's a tank. So keep the same plan. Furioso is gonna do its thing. It cannot be stopped by the Lord's Guard or by the assist defense, I am fairly sure. That's why we're going for the counter here first. Pop Era on Rian. That's a good idea. Let's see. Could do that. I think we can do that. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, I'm fairly sure if we attack here, it's going to be redirected to her anyway, so I'd rather remove her Kalashable counter and have the AoE do its thing. This one is probably going to pop Swift Feet Protection, assuming she doesn't get staggered along the way. This one is going to attack indirectly, but because there is a gap of speed here, there is nothing we can do other than sit and wait. We can't use any good egos here, unless maybe Fluid Sac? It's for an AoE. So it would hit a lot of people and would prevent the Lord's Guard if you can get it to target the right people. Can't. All Heishous are blunt fatal. You make an excellent point. I forgot about that. Blitzsack is blunt, and so is binds. So we can pop both of those. But by that point, he will already be used this, and he'll probably nuke us from orbit, which is his entire skill set. So let's see. Maybe that's enough to stagger everyone, but not to kill. Furioso does his thing around the clock. It's going to hit only true things. That's the problem. It's going to hit Lord Lu, maybe if there's the Lord's Guard, and then there's another one. And this one's going to attack directly. That is either Lord's Guard or Swift Feet Protection. This one is a mass AoE, but it happens after his thing. I could have used Pigricia. I could have used Pigricia, have him slow the fuck down, and then we all destroy him before he can do anything. Can I use two Durantes one in a row? Seems like a waste. Yeah, let's do it. Slow the fuck down, Lord Lu. Alright, so there we go. No. Me, if you want to do some coffee, I'll love some coffee. Alright, back to strategizing. I want him dead. I want him gone. I want the man slimed. I want him reduced to particles. So I don't care if I take some damage from the Heishous. I want him gone. He needs to be gone. And since he now has a speed of... I can't actually see his speed. 2, there we go. He isn't going to react to any of these attacks. We're going to eat all the, counters and protection. And he's going to be gone. And that's what I want. So I'd say this is a good use of our Dante power. Get his man gone. There was an attempt at protecting your lord here. I will admit that. Maybe I went a little overboard. The Furios is taking care of everyone. Oh, he has the cheat on death skill. I forgot, and he has the passes for it right away, doesn't he? Oh well. Well, it was a nuke, and a nuke is always fun to watch. So that the Furioso took care of everything. Does it at least cancel his skill? That's what I want to know. Because the main point was canceling his skill. Trip against his stagger. Good. That's the only point of all of this. You survived. I'm not surprised that you survived, honestly. Now, all of these are going to use their big attacks on us. What are you doing there in the back? What is this? Hold on. And Crimson Jade does have 1d10 damage in coin. This unit dies. The coin effect does not trigger. Flick 5 rupture count. Flick 2 rupture, 3 rupture, 2 rupture. Why is it being evil? It didn't take damage. Stagger to the damage. The rest of them cannot be staggered, killed with damage. Then it just impale the self at the very end of that turn. Off that turn, it isn't going to be subject to healing or assist defense effect. Okay. Why? Why is it being evil? That is Lobotomy Eagle, Fatal Roman Solitude. It's a Lobotomy Corp Eagle skill. I see. So, I understand what we have to do. I understand what we have to do. Okay. So, it's about to nuke us with a big attack. And when we hit, we gain Dragon Spirit, which reduces 100% of the damage we take. So, the trick here is very simple. We are faster, somewhat faster than everything else here. There is 7s all around. I see 2 of us have Dragon Spirit. Does this apply to the next turn, though? Next turn. I this is something I did not count on. This is something I forgot about. I think most people forgot about it too. But we can sort of make use of it right now. It's about to unleash a truth nuke on the battlefield. We can ignore its damage to Dragon Spirit, but Dragon Spirit only applies to the next turn, so we cannot make use of this. Which begs the question, how the fuck did you all manage to get this? Because you all use AoEs, so... Well, not much to do here. They are going to use a lot of one-sided skills, and I don't like the fact they're going to do that. You guys are fast. You guys are real fast. You're attacking... Who you're attacking? You're attacking Kodia. Your funeral, buddy. Let me reset my targeting here. Right? This one is going for Rian. Rian counters with his attack. Good. This one is going for Kodia. Kodia counters with her own attack. This one is going again for Rian, but we have someone that is faster. Or Rian can take care of that himself. He's a big boy. Ryoshu is going to do her thing. You are using a massive AoE, which you are going to use it anyway, but you are 4 speed. That means we can do something about it. We need to use red to get our Kozan, so we're going to do that. And we should do this. Unless you can, you can't. And I need someone to, just pop a bullet on Lord Lu's head and get him out of here. That would be great. And the problem of the... This guy also has a cheat on death skill, one in gone as well, so let's do that. We can't do anything about that nuke coming our way. That is a lot of rupture next turn, and I hate it. But fuck it, what can we do? When you kill it, it applies this turn. Just kill it. When you kill it, it applies this turn. It can't die this turn, that's the thing. When this unit takes damage that brings HP down to 0, this unit's HP does not below 1 for the turn. Recovering from stagger due to damage for the rest of the turn, this unit cannot be staggered or killed due to damage. They use Impale the Self, Impurity the Purge. Oh, no, wait. It can be killed. Yeah, it can be killed. Do I relinquish my one-sided attacks? So there's a few of them. Assume this one can do 200 damage to it. Let's see. Use one strong skill to nuke it. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna use the fluid sack because it's 41 damage, 41, 15, 86. Not enough to kill it. Because we're gonna about to receive a lot of one-sided attacks, a lot of them. And if you don't take care of that, it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. Yoshu have red eyes open. You have blind obsession. 120, I like that. 35, 86. Anything else that I could do here? I could pop a Ryoshu for the AoE as well. Let's pop a Ryoshu. Let's pop a Ryoshu. So 135, 55, 86 plus whatever else you apply here. Use your market skill, please. That's a better 41. I think that's enough. We're going to be taking a lot of one-sided attacks because they have subbed in. And because of the effect of Lord Lu, those attacks are unopposed. And we already used pop 2 Durantes here, so we are on our own. We are full HP, but Dawn is about to get staggered. If she gets one-sided, she's going to get staggered. Allowing... Horse Lu is using his skill 1. Yeah, do it. Do it, do it, do it. There we go. Bloodplane. Strike. So good. Ooh, that's going to stop Ryoshu from using her ego. No! Hey, come on. Don't let me down now.
한눈 팔지 마세요.
Don't let me down, Ishmael.
당신에게 파도는 반드시 밀려올 테니.
I think it killed it. Maybe. It did, but it stopped at 1 HP, didn't it? It is going to use the nuke. It's not going to die. Knew it.
죽는 것도 사는 것도 지령했다.
All right. Lord Lu is gone. The devil has been defeated, gentlemen. You are 6 speed, targeting who? You're targeting Faust, aren't you? Hopeless, and we don't have any more ego or someone fast enough to counteract you. That sucks. That sucks. Oh man. But we didn't expect this to be, like, you know, easy, so we're here and we're gonna make it happen. Let's see. Line obsession. We don't have a nuke, that's the problem. No one is faster than her. What is you weak to? What is your weakness? Pierce and weak to slash as well. We do have Dimension Shredder, and it's a 50-50 it's going to hit her before she uses her own attack. And because she's faster than everyone else, it doesn't... Oh man, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, I'm confident of this, maybe. Let's see how it goes.
예측할 수 없게.
Yep, she went first. No, she went to use the launcher, which can stagger someone. It's a good thing we didn't have the horse out, because if the horse was... Oh, blind bite of second went first. We are gonna get 100% get staggered. A lot of the index units are weak to Pierce. This is going to stagger us. It's not gonna be free for her. She's gonna get staggered, probably. Yeah.
기억 못하게 하려는 길이구려.
So you don't get stagger us for free. Oh, did Crush Bound? Oh, Crush Bound pass went without because the thing that was gonna clash against got staggered. Unlucky, unlucky. I hate when it comes down to who's gonna be faster. But we have backup units. That's the whole point. Ooh.
공점을 잘 씹.
No egos? That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We expected this to happen. We were counting on this to happen. We still have Yiseng and Faust. We lost Dawn. So let's truth nuke them. Ooh, why are you so fast, man? And why are you so buff right now? Excuse you? It's a single attack. We can take care of it. That one is also fast. 7 speed. Targeting who? Faust. And we don't have anyone to take care of that. And it's targeting only stagger skill. We do have Gregor. And Gregor does have Solid Lament, which isn't going to cut it. That is going to eat Faust. That is going to eat Sinclair. Not good. That attack is a blood-free massacre. I don't care too much for it. We lost some of our mainline fighters. Like a body sack, blunt.
조금만 조용히.
No, resist against blunt, resist against
말
NV.
있으면 전투전에
Just try to reduce the damage taken herself. This is the nuke. This is a desperate attempt to win a clash. This is a damage reduction as well, because there's nothing we can do about that.
시연합니다.
All right, rocket, my dudes. Almost.
지겹.
Right, squish the notice. I trust you.
직접 통과하겠네.
It didn't squish hard enough. We lost Sinclair.
더 덤벨
We lost Faust.
죽음이 닿지만
없었나요?
전술 시야 전개.
Any more eagles that I should be aware of? Regret is coming.
베이징.
Why are you all still alive with so little HP? We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. Speeds. Why? You're fast as fuck, boy. I know you were fast as fuck. Struggling. Can't counter it. Can't do anything. If I had a counter on you, I could kill him, but we don't. Reinsang is recovered. Your skill true head, if you're not charged up, can't use it, right? Hopeless again. Struggling. All right, let's block it then. It's regret. It's ego versus ego. At a 7 speed, the only one that can clash is Otis, and it's favored still. Clash against that. Clash against that. Trying to reduce the damage. 5 speed. There is no one that is slower. You are you're gonna try your best. Actually, since you're here, go get us some health back, please, and thank you. The only attack that is not being, taken care of is this one, which is bad. But we'll make do. This is going to be troublesome when we fight the dragon again. Good job. We lost our mainline fighters, but we still have Yi-Sang.
필요 없다.
Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that, Merso.
너를 위해 기도할 것이
Still have 2 more stages to go. It's like 4 waves, isn't it?
이쪽으로 와.
Okay.
내가 안전을
This is clear.
지켜줄 테니.
This is good.
대고 감.
This is good. We're doing good progress.
너에게 심장이 잠깐
앞을 밝히자. 구해야 할 것이 잘
Right.
보이도록.
Spit us out. The dragon is no longer flying. Is it the same fight mechanic, though? Probably not. Let's check. 20,000 HP. That doesn't sound like too much. All parts become breakable and unseverable. Broken parts within 3 turns to 30% HP. Cannot be killed as long as the flower-bearing wedge part isn't broken. Encounters target the flower pins, thundering wrath, same as before. Takes less damage from shit. Defense level up and defense level down. This has been empowered. When the head part is broken into fragility, 10 clashes. Got it. We're doing the same thing, but this time he has all unbreakables. And these are all our fighters, and he has... That's the dragon's wedge. Considering for next turn, lose. You have to target that part, I see. Pierce. Resist against Pierce. What's targeting you? It's hard to see shit that's going on here. He has 6 attacks and we have 6 sinners. Until we get a new slot, we're not doing too well here. So we're at the disadvantage of the action economy. Can't fucking see what you're targeting, buddy. You have so many lines on you. All right. You don't have enough charge, do you? You are going to fuck us over because you don't have enough charge. Because you have... God damn it. He doesn't have enough charge to activate his skill 2 because skill 2 gains unfocused volley. It's an AoE. If he has less than 10 charge, it becomes unfocused indiscriminate. And so we can't reliably trust him to not destroy our characters. Clash, 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 clash. This one is for free because we can do anything because he uses that attack, he attacks us. Unless... Reset, 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 reset. Hold on. Here. 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 Here and here. Alright, sounds good to me. Go, my little sinners. Do your thing. I saw a white text here. I should have double checked it.
아무것도 남지 마라.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Whew. I thought he was on a pose for a second there. Yeah, those unbreakables are gonna shave us down. You know where that Furioso is going, right? It's going straight into its inverted scale.
쓸데없는 관심 필요 없다.
I think I've gotten good at using... Not that you can get good at using the index because they basically play themselves, but I think I got okay-ish at playing the index because I had to use it like 3 times in a row already for daily MDs.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은 종이에 던졌으니 직구의 하늘,
Dragon versus Dragon.
빈 벼루에 남았구나.
We still don't have an extra slot, so we have to be careful. Oh my, oh my. It's almost as if the index is telling us to do this, huh? It's almost as if it's the will of the city. It is the will of the city, and I love the city I live in. I do, I truly do. Where are you? Where are you? You have tree charge.
할 말 있으면 전투 전에 미리 하라고
Dragon to
했잖아.
dragon conversation. Dragon to dragon communication. I've been forgetting to play the gimmick for the Dietzi. He is below his stagger threshold. That one opposed attack is going to hit. Which one is the unopposed? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3. Oh, he has 1 less skill slot. That's fantastic, actually. We can clash against everything. All right, Furioso time. The will of the prescripts demands your blood. Not enough to kill it, but good enough damage.
파도가 밀려드는구려.
억제 성공. 진짜. 격발.
the red lightning around it kind of makes me think about Elden Ring. Yeah, it's reminding a lot of Elden Ring. All right, Dante, the next golden bow is located inside of the Elden Ring. You have to reforge the Elden Ring. Time to go to the lens between.
지식을 마주하고 겸용하라.
Blue. Those attacks are grinding us down slowly and slowly, but we can do it. We just have to break the pin.
전술 시야 전개.
Ooh, big attack.
오젝트의 눈으로.
Can clash with skill regard speed? Oh, look, I better read it over here. Where is it? There we go. Tides born of a dragon's tear. Can clash with skill regard speed. The speed ends. The skill cannot be staggered from taking damage. Gain coin power for flower bearing wedges. At max, deal lots of damage, deal less damage, gain fragile. Reduce stack to what? Alright, we gotta win against it. Struggling. Neutral. You are doing a neutral? Alright. Neutral for new as well, and struggling. Which one is the biggest? I do believe Sunshower Clash is like a beast. It's like a 27 or something. Yeah.
이 또한 지식이 되도록.
Beautiful.
쓸데없는 관심 필요 없다.
Ooh, that is cool. That is cool as shit. I love that. He had something stuck in his throat here. Just pat it out. And everyone gets to attack as well. He doesn't end the turn. I was aware that I was confident it was going to end the turn. Alright, we just need to break the body part now. 2000 HP on the body part. It's going to get staggered, but again, 6 sinners, 6 skills. Ah, he's here to eat my turn count. Is that what he's doing? And my sinners. Can't forget about my sinners. Right, we might have to leave one attack or two unattended if you wish to win. And I do. Hold on. Thinking. Let's see. Red, blue, and green.
질문은 끝나고 따로 받겠다.
안타깝게도 내 숲에 있는 이들은 이미
아직 어른일 뿐인가 보구려.
나중에 이야기할.
조금만 조용히. 할 말 있으면 전투 전에 미리 하.
말해주지 않아도 이미 허점을 파악했다. 오젝트의 눈은
See.
아군의 방어 취약점을 놓치지 않지.
We can't let these AoEs pass, but we can certainly let this single target skill go. So AoEs take priority. Let's put that on priority. So this skill needs to get clashed. This is a centipede situation. We're just pursuance time. Good idea. Great idea, I'd say. Back on the inverted scale. Anyone else wants to help? Rhodia, you are not going to get. You're gonna go against the scale and soar you. We're gonna let this attack go through because it is a green normal resistant against pierce, and that attack is pierce. So we let that go through unattended, and you take care of something else. Can use Ego once. That's a great idea. I didn't know she had a resistance to 1 corrosion. I'm pretty sure she would. The problem is that it's going to corrode and attack randomly. Hold on. Let me rectificate here. So AoEs go first. Let's take care of those. There are three AoEs. Three AoEs, yeah. Which is Gathering Rain, Draconic Vortex, and nothing else. So Gathering Rain has to be addressed. Favored. Two AoEs addressed, 1 and 2. And leaves this third one, which is targeting, its speed of 3. Anyone can clash against it. You do it. Leaving us a Descending Pin, Roar of the Dragon, and Living Flash. Roar of the Dragon is going for Living Flash is going for Gregor. This one is going for Rhodia. Rhodia can tank it. However, Hong Lu cannot tank that. He's already below the stagger threshold. So he has to do something about it. And he is going to use the attack, leaving Rhodia only to attack against the wedge pin. Alright, let's go with that. Why did that oh, I might have fucked up.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 적은 종이에 던졌으니 식구의 한 용태야 이 벼로에 남았구나.
Dragon. Here comes that health heal that we wanted.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
Scream for me, boy. Ow. Suddenly one day I slapped the dragon's ass.
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Slap! Boink, 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 boink. The attack that we already assumed that's going to go undecided. We prepared for that. Okay, how is... Thanks, Rhodia. How is that Flower Bearing you edge at 1,600 HP and 2 attacks? Who are you going to target with that? Okay, thank God she's going for the dragon. She's going for the dragon, everybody. Right, 2 attacks need to address the pin and the AoE. We're gonna lose an opportunity for damage, but I don't want to risk my sinners, so I'm gonna play it safe. Unless... hold on. Oop. Rotate your thing. It's not a clash, so... it is targeting Hong Lu, which is staggered, and it's targeting Gregor and Otis. I think they can tank it. No problem. This one, however, is also going for Otis. And Otis is a survivor. He's not gonna give up. She's gonna do better. She is going to rock that attack against the broken part. Yep, it deals sanity damage. So we're duking it out now. It's a bar brawl, and we are drunk as hell.
그대는 우리 알고 있을지 앞으로 하나.
Hopefully we get it just enough to stagger it again.
버리면 아플 필요도 없어서.
Perfect. Perfection.
내가 안전하게 지켜줄 테니까.
Perfection. Couldn't have gone better if I planned this, which I didn't.
이 또한 지식이다.
Punch that dragon.
내가 너를 위해 기도할 것이니 넌 반드시 부서진다.
Dragon punch. Here's a come with the cool attack. Now sped up because I gotta go to the fruit very soon. It's a berry between 2 hours. Staggered.
완료. 힘만 있으면 비켜!
Who would win, Honglu with a headache or a giant dragon?
잘 보이는군. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지.
How much health? Ooh, that's living fall. Okay. What is it doing here? What is it doing here? Barbarian Edge has 28 HP. Is that what I see? Is that what I see? Oh my. I shall no fear no longer. We're gonna slay a dragon. I think that's enough to kill it. Let's just make sure we're targeting the flower. And... right. Dragon Slayer. There we go. And he wanted to use the rest of his attack. All right, how many turns were... oh, we have another one. Hi there. Hello. What are you doing here? Fixing speed to 1, below 1. Fixed turns targeting and good explosion in the encounter. The shield is broken. Proceed next turn to face a unique choice event where the encounter ends. Quadruple the effect of incandescent skill dust. Take 100% damage from eagle skills. The encounter shield is broken. It takes double damage from eagle skills, so. And what are you weak to again? We're looking for blue. Ladies and gentlemen, who has some blue for us? You have a powerful blue in your hands. Let's use that blue, shall we? And so will you. Because that one's gonna do 84, that's gonna 112, and the one's gonna do 130. Basically the same. That's dealing 201. 56, 56, 201, 112, 84, 151. That's good enough for me. Obliterate the child. Child obliterated with success. We managed to peel off the strands of red thread wrapped around the abnormality. How should we proceed? In the encounter against Butterfly of Entangled Lives, the Mago in Section 5, disable the first effect of the past passive. When hit by a sinner, if we burn count of said sinner. In the encounter against Butterfly, disable the second effect of the past. Gains final power and final inflicts speed damage on hit. In the encounter against Butterfly, the Entangled inflicts HP healing down, and Wrath Fragility on sinners will have enough burn. I am going for the Ember because final power and final coin in its final coin inflicts a speed damage on hit. We don't want to lose our SP. The illusion dispersed is appearing into the past. I'll live with a little burn. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, it does. It does sound... it's a death sentence for everyone because of the SP system and how it works. All right, how many turns was that? I don't think I did good, but it was cool. That dragon fight was cool. That was 22 turns. We're at 25. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, my friends. So let me, how do I, webcam? I will be right back. Don't you worry. Alright, here we are. So, what are we looking at here? What are you? Give me info. Stuffed toy. Weak to wrath, lust, gloom, gluttony. Does the power-ups... Oh, the entire mutal is here. And then there's Hohenhai, and then there is the thing again. Alright. Does the damage up that I applied from the previous... the first Papa apply here? I think so. Alright. We have no knowledge of what this thing does, and no knowledge of its passive, so... this is a probing strike. Wrath, slash, pierce, and gluttony. We're gonna stick to the same thing. Ah, we cannot deploy the same thing. I see. Who are we gonna use then? Let's try... we could do middle versus middle. I don't have OT as yet, and I kind of wanted to have her. So we need to go for with another team. Can't use the same team again, which is a shame. But they're weak to wrath, lust, slash, and pierce. Heishou slap? I mean, yeah, Heishou slap has plenty of green. Well, sure. Let's try Heishou slap. Let's side the Heishou team. Where are they? God damn it, why did I click that? I'm so used to clicking the delete here. Alright, we're gonna have to select the Heishou team again. Hold on. Alright, should be something like this. You. Come on, my Heishous, present yourselves. That's everyone except you.
문제 없어요.
You're here. You give us support, I suppose. And I am going to take you, even though we don't have a lot of envy. We do. So you regenerate our sanity on the first turn, because I'm fairly sure we're going to lose all our sanity at the beginning. So let's get our egos equipped. Stun shower for protection AoE. Fell bullet. We're not using that thing yet. Wishing Cairn. For you, it's Fluid Sack as always, although we could take Command Meltdown as well. Everlasting. Hexnail. Hexnail? No Hexnail. You go with Rupture Application, what the hell? Red Sheet, yep. Wow, and your Tef, which is Wishing Carry. You will go with Great Red Eyes, the Great Red Eyes. You, if I see you, it means I fucked up, so... Wow. Tep. Lord Lou is going to get his special green slop here. He loved his green slop. As for you, my boy, AAD to get hit, heal on hit, AoE. And for your heal, you only have the choices between these three, so I'm gonna go with that one. You, if I see you, that means I fucked up, so get your green slop as well. Get this one, actually. Clash is better. Rhodia with her green as well. Into the sunset. Pursuance. Might be the first one to be deployed after, just so it can heal us. Get green with it. Yeah. This one gives us a shield. This one's good, so let's go with that one. And Otis is going to get her greens, and wow. And finally, Gregor is going to get his greens as well. He's gone, and he is healing. All right, that sounds good enough to me. We begin with Lord, her, you. They're good with against slash, so we must slash max. So
명을
you
받듭니다.
get the mouse one, I suppose.
이제야 부르나.
좀요.
Sword. So first, if someone dies or I have to send someone to the back line, Rhodia will come in for healing, and then Dawn, and then Snake, Finally, Ishmael and him. If I see Merso, it means I fucked up. Alright, let's see what horrors are we facing. It's this little girl. It's time to fight the little girl. And Hohenhai. Which is Kira and... literally just Kira and Hohenhai. Oh! Something glowing yellow hurriedly stepped in front of us, blocking our path. Would you mind stopping for a moment, please? You see, there's a rather fussy child playing with her friends up ahead. Keeping the child entertained for as long as she wants is all tall order, so I've been waiting here to lend a helping hand. Tell me, which assistance would you like? Select to apply survivability enhancing effect on all allies and units through this section. Select to apply a damage enhancing effect on allied units. No particular effect. I mean... Is this just gonna be the gift that does half damage to a random enemy? I will take the sap. Once they drink the rippling sap, the sinners seem to feel noticeably better. All enemies and allies gain the following positive success for this section. Gain 50% max HP, max 20, including Peccato in VJ. Remove the first stagger threshold. Okay, that's good. Ah, purple! It's purple! Oh my, look at this. An opposed attack do 100% damage. Sealed sword. Gains gloom resistance and gloom slash. Okay, so it does carry over. Good thing we're all slash. Damage taken, damage dealt. What about you, Refracted Wii U Play, gloomy little girl? Turn start. If there are no its, this unit 1, 2, 3 other allies that have the lowest level become it for 3 turns. If it effect expires while the unit that had the it effect is alive, gain the following effects. Sinners take 6 damage equal to 40% HP it, reduce... What the fuck? Reduce speed to 45 for a random sinner can enter Eagle Corrosion or Panic. If a sinner kills a it and sinner gains 1 power up for the rest of this encounter, it's affecting gain cumulatively. So we're playing tag, I see. Turn start. The stuffed toy part gains protection equal to the number of allies excluding this unit. When the stuffed toy part is destroyed, we will play as if remaining allies are killed. A Templar splashes, HP damage taken by the core is fixed at 0. Okay. Final power for every ally defeated this encounter, don't let them hurt me. Final power for every ally defeated this encounter. Flash loses base power -8. Damage dealt by the skill cannot stagger. Same thing. I am missing something here because what's stopping me from rushing you? You win. Okay, so what's exactly stopping me from rushing her and beating down the stuffed toy? Let's see. Deal 100 damage with an opponent gun. Take 8% of damage from unopposed attacks. All Peccato NVIDIA units, including this unit, keep only defense skill slots in their slot. Wait, all Peccato NVIDIA units, including this unit, they keep only defense skills in their turn. So they are taking extra damage. Don't get it. Do they not have stagger threshold? I don't see a stagger threshold. Oh, there it is. They have low stagger threshold. That's pretty much it. And they have counters. So who is it? Is Knight. We read that again. If there are no its this turn, this unit's 1 shooter that have the lowest level become it for 3 turns. The number of activities receiving this effect increases every time the effect activates. If it effect is spiral, the unit had the it effect gain the following effects. Someone in there killed an it, that's sinner. Okay, but who is it? Is this it? That's it. That's it! Haha! So we have to kill her in 3 turns or else someone corrodes. But we have Ricardo here and Matthias that I'm pretty sure attack people that... What are your passives? There we go. No, that's not a passive. Skill, passive, there we go. Parenting. Taikai the middle. If the unit is defeated next card, there's yeah. Gains 1 entanglement. Thanks Kiddo. This is about against enemy. For an end, the combat start middle grudge. If working during the combat phase, gain true middle grudge and zero skill. Following conditions are met during the house spend is in the game's middle grudge. If the target has vengeance mark, gain 1 mark. If the house spending middle grudge is HMO, and the house spending by another against skill, no against true middle grudge. I know he's going to hit us for hitting an ally. I played with him. We must avoid the AoEs. That's what you're saying to me, little girl. Little girl, are you telling me I must avoid my AoEs? Alright. What's keeping us from obliterating Dawn? I mean, Lord Lu is going to be the first one to get hit, and it's a blunt, and we are blunt fragile, as we well remember from last fight. And that is hitting for a 95 on him. I don't get it, but I'm sure I will once we get to the first turn. Oh no, she's going to use her skill tree, that's right. That's going to hurt a lot more. What if we do the same thing, what if we do the same thing the other Lord Lu did, huh? Just saying. Alright, let's see what the hell is going on here.
이 몸을 온당히 벌하시네. 기꺼이 죄를 받아들이나이다.
Alright, punch. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Okay. But the lights turn off for a second. What the fuck just happened? Whatever. Alright, this. I'll go for Sixers. How about you? So we're playing 2 games now. Let's see. The skills on an opposed attack or the skill loses a clash do 300% damage. Does not trigger the target's defense skill. This skill use you win on the target. Hold on. If the skill is an opposed attack, or if the skill loses a clash, it deals triple damage. Is that what I'm understanding? If the skill does not trigger the target's defense skill, it can only win. Okay. Which does heal us back, so I guess that's something. Alright. Let's play by her rules then, I suppose. Go, my Heishous. Don't do that. Avoid your AoE, please. We are avoiding our AoE as much as we can here. I saw someone clear this like in a single turn with a very strange loadout. Ow.
보내라. 저 해충들을 도려내라.
틈을 타.
We took Mercil. That was not our target. What the hell?
길을 열어라.
I mean, I guess it's one less we have to take care of.
숨통 끊기.
Does anyone have power down? See? Ah, I think I'm starting to understand. Alright, who's it this time? This guy? Alright, we can kill him. And by it, let's just say anyone else that has a skill 1 that they're not using. There we go, you can kill him. The rest of you, go after her. Yeah, the rest of you target her. Destroy it. Kill. Now.
헤어내리.
Oh, that hurt me. Okay.
목을 떨고 주마. 넘고 거꾸로 제차. 혈연도 바로.
Oh no, he's gonna get blasted by a counter. I mean, it's just Sinclair, we don't care about it. Also, by the way, like I said many times before in the past, I do share this room with someone else, so I am going to be muting myself for a little bit. Again, like I said, I gotta mute myself intermittently because someone else is doing something here in my room, so do apologize if I go silent for a moment. I still don't get it. Hold on. You have to lose that clash because I remember that we have to lose on purpose. Lord Lu currently has power down, so she gains when you clash power, right? Right. So everyone else, go fight it. Don't use your Blood Flame Massacre, that's not the time for it. That sounds good to me.
헤어내리.
이제 깨우치시겠네.
Oh, nice. You, that's so nice. Let's see. Who is it this time? This is Sinclair. He has a single it, so we have to kill him in this turn. If he doesn't die this turn, we'll corrode. It must be corrode. That I understand. Maybe a full blast is enough to kill him. Or Sisen can deal with whatever's coming his way. So, rocket. Same as grade 1 fixer, right? Same thing, right? First graders, grade 1 fixer.
불쌍하게 울부짖는 걸.
Well, we got him. All right, we have 3 characters are it this time. So she's basically telling us to kill all 3 of them, huh? All right, let's see what I can do here. That is a lot of counters. About to use his attack. Oh, brother. I know for a fact that Cock Heishou here can survive 1 round of punishment. He can self-revive, so we are going to let him attack one-sidedly to do his AoE. We are about to see Lord Lu eat several counters, so make it count, son. Kira Ishmael must die. Who has power down? Horse. All right, horse, do your thing. That wasn't enough to stagger? No. But we survived. That's what's important. Oh, I take back what I said. He just got kicked in the face. Alright, she's gone. And because she has unbreakable coins, her counter is not going to trigger for this, which is excellent for us. That couldn't have gone any better if I wanted to. Well, she could have a little bit of bleed and she died from her own attack, but what can you do? Here comes the AoE! My Hercule bones, no! And here comes a nuke. That is going extremely well. I didn't plan for this. This is all just happening. The Heishou just kind of works, right? It's all gears are meshing together and working. I'll take that. I'll take that, no problem. We did pop our survivability from Lord Lu, so that is a problem. Heal now. What are you gonna do? Let's play together forever. Hold on, let me read that. This skill does not trigger defense skills and can clash regardless of speed. Deals 9% damage against targets that have equipped defense skills. Clash start final power -20. Clash win deals more damage. Clash lose deals. Yeah. I get the idea here. I get the message. All right, I get the message. You don't have to shoehorn it into my brain. That means we're gonna send someone into the back lines. Right. Alright, isn't the fight supposed to end here? I mean, it's going to. She's alone, so she's going to be defeated. So, alright. right, let's make it rock. Let's do it. Green, red, and here. Go, 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 go.
작은 달걀아, 저 해충들을 보려해라. 결정 영화.
This is literally Lord Lu having a tea party with a small child. This is adorable, to be honest. Even if it's an evil, fucked up child, it's still Lord Lu going against. Oh, the mouse died. Oh.
물론고 꺾고 제철. 결정 영화.
Go. Final turn. We do have a lot of bleed. Where did we got all this bleed from?
적을 물어뜯고 너의 쓸모를 보여라.
Where did we got all this bleed from? I guess the big attack did a lot of bleed. I guess the child didn't like mouse, so oops. Who's power down? Come on, it is Otis. Motis. Alright, the rest of you go destroy her. Because we have all these bleed, there is a big chance that next turn... Where is Rhodia, by the way? Rhodia, you are here. You need to heal us. Go heal us. We don't want to lose our HP here, because our friend, what's his face, Hohenheim has a lot of 1, 2, and a neutral. Has a lot of unbreakables, and if you're below the stagger threshold because of bleed, that is bad. Pursuance, there we go. Give me a heal.
기록에 따라 당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
Child, help us out here. Heal us. Stagger.
잠깐만 기다려.
We are wasting turns here. We wasted 10 turns on this child and lost a Sinner. I can probably do this better later on. I'm not gonna repeat the dragon, maybe off camera, but who has power down? It's you.
날개를 펼치고 발톱을 걸어.
There we go. And Hohenheim, our old friend. Damn. Alright, let's deal with him. We want to apply a lot of rupture count on him because he's gonna have his big shield after this, I think. Alright, time for the Heishous to activate. Here we go. Here we go. That can win. Are you going to do a retreat order? Yeah, I don't want you to do a retreat order. I want to be green. I want a full green here unless you had a skill tree, which we do. Let's go by order here. And power counter. Counter. You have a skill tree, so use it. And you have a normal skill. That sounds good to me. Activate the Heishous. Turn them on. Heishou activation begins. By the way, we're still marked by the middle. They didn't forget. They literally will not forget us.
숨통 끊기.
What a shame that we lost Mouse, man. It would have been great here.
모든 것에 이겼어.
적을 물어뜯고 너의
Right, we got a new Heishou in. And now he has... That is not his huge shield. I am concerned. But who dealt the most damage to him so they gained power down? I don't see it. Oh, that is just bad. Too bad. We're gonna have to rock it as we go. Pushing horns. Go. There we go. We have... I don't know if you can offset clashable counters, honestly. I think that's the whole gimmick, is that they can't be offset, despite speed difference, so we just have to accept that they can do that. Lord Lu, which skill of yours apply the most rupture count? Let's get him very nice and big rupture him. Let's get big rupture on him. Rocket.
일기당천.
Crushing horns. Say goodbye to your sanity, buddy. Right, apply the rupture count that we need, Lord
이름을
Lu.
따라 달려가면 역시 여기 숨어 있었네요.
That was not a lot of rupture count, I'll be entirely honest.
꽤 끈적거리거든.
I thought I saw something that applies rupture count based on gluttony res, and that's why I went for the eagles, but we get our passives activated. That's what matters about using eagles more than anything. Sure, the big attack with the big animation and the big clash ability is great, but our main goal here is activating passives, which remains through the entirety of the fight. Ah, he's draining our sanity, and he's doing that shit again. That fucking shit that I hate. Let's get your Sun Shower up. Green. Green. Get a big green. Let's get big green in here. I love being big. I love being green.
쓸데없는 관심 필요 없다.
160 shield. We gotta break the shields before he uses his attack. Don't know. Again, I'm not counting on beating this the railway today, or beating it with a full, like below 111 turns. But this is information gathered. Yeah, it's going pretty well. I think this is going pretty well. And once again, I'm glad you are all here. I appreciate you all so very much to be here watching me play this silly Limbus game. Alright, you gather enough data, I see. Gotta punch through that shield somehow. Let's get the Florist Corrosion. Green. You need to power him down for us. Green. Red. Red is not ideal. So let's get this. Let's get green. Favored, and you are going to be our Clasher Dawn. Congratulations. Favored. Well, he is going to reduce true power, so I think it's more than favored. I think it's pretty overwhelming. Here we go.
펼치고 발톱을 걸어. 많이 따가울 걸요. 일단 베이면 상처에서 안 떨어질 테니까.
So I view this true power down hit for this turn, so it's very nice. It makes everyone faster next turn, which is especially good for the mouse. Lantern is gonna give him some health steal, life steal, health steal, life drain, vampirism, but it's fairy teamed.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
200 damage, not bad. Even if we roll tails, we still got it.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가?
Now do your attack. Do your big attack. Fucking sanity. How about you stop removing our sanity, buddy?
조금 전은 말이
I would love if you stop doing that with our sanity.
공격을 채우는 건
Okay, 1612, green. Do you still have line breaker? You still have line breaker, which is... No, do you have the mutations, Wu mutation? You don't. You need your Wu mutation. Activate. Block that attack. You are using your big attack, you're using your big attack, which activates your stuff. You're also using your big attack, and you are activating your counter. Are you? Do you have horns? No, you don't. So activate it. It has to be on use, right? So if you're not using it, it's better if you clash. Yeah, the rocket. God damn it. We lost a counter. We lost a clamp. That is very bad. Lord Lu is low. That means we're gonna pop an ego next turn to heal him.
이 거리는 충분해. 너한텐 조금 멀겠지만.
Say goodbye to your shields. Where's Mouse when we need her? She's dead. Alright, we need healing and we need it yesterday because we're lower health and this fight is all about grinding us down into beatsy little beats. So, Rhodia, I would ask you to pursuance again. The rest of you, are you activated? You are. Hopeless struggling. Are you paralyzed by any chance? What do you mean you're hopeless against him? I guess it's all skill 1, so it's to be understood. Dominating, dom favored. You're using your sloth resonance 1. You are using... You're slow. Why are you slow? You're supposed to be the fast horse. Anyone attacking you? No, you're slow and useless right now, he's saying. What the hell, man? I held you in such high regards, man. Oh well, such is life. Go get your health back from Red Eyes Eagle. And there is one attack going out, which is this. It's a Pierce. She is going to regain some health from the attack. I think it's on kill, right? If this skill staggers defeats the target, he will use her ally. So yeah, she's going to die if she tries to do that. And we have no one that can intercept that because everyone's busy with their own clashes and nothing is targeting the horse. I am okay with losing her, honestly. Yeah, if she survives, I'll ask her to back away. Let's see how it goes. She's not going to survive. I love the little noises she makes when she clashes, man. Right, nice, good healing for everyone. We get the bunny out of here, and we're bringing the next Heishou. Survived! Well done! Now get out of here. Shoot! Get out of here. Alright. Who else is low health? You are, so... This is literally just go a first turn, just throwing random bullshit at him. I don't like Hohenheim Gregor fight. I don't like Hohenheim fight too much because that shield passive is kind of a bitch to get through. I could probably do a little better if I pay attention to my rupture application, which is something I never do, honestly. We're not gonna break through his shield in time. Right, let's see here. Yisang, do the same thing you did before by weakening him before he can do anything. And if we have any eagles that apply paralysis, let's go for those. Because it's time. Snake Flame, Blight Sign Cleave, the Flame. Do you have any paralysis eagle, you little creature? No. What about you lot here? Pose, because you are slower. It has to be right here and right now. Got it. So, Lantern, he's not low health. You could use Leatherdane. Favored. What if it was Lantern? Would it be dominating? No, still favored. So I'll go with the higher base power, and the rest of you just attacking, I suppose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good enough for me. Roll. Fight the power. We're not gonna break through that 400 shield. I hate that shield passive so goddamn much. By the way, after we're done with this section, I might have to call the stream. I have to make dinner, so be prepared. I mean, this might be a 2-part stream. Stab him, lower his power. I love using egos. I love using the status effect.
버틸 자신 있어?
Ow. Alright, let's get lower that defense mechanism of yours, shall we? Did we lose another sinner? We lost... Who's this? Lost Ryoshu. Not good at all. We need healing. Rhodia, you don't have any pass... Nothing to pop your healing, do you? Unbreakables? No unbreakables this time around. So we're still in the good, it's still in the clear. Let's throw those greens in there. Let's get it. Let's make him eat his vegetables. Let's make him eat his vegetables. That sounds good to me. Got a nice little green here. Anyone that could use a green set here would be great. Flash resist down. Everyone that's left. Go. Now that I think about it, if you lower the enemy resistance to green at the first stage of the railway and use the Heishou slot or other green users of the sinners, you'll have a much better time. Now that I think about it. 1000 HP, and he lived, he's alive, And he deleted Sinclair. Literally, there's no death animation, he just deleted him out of existence. Lovely. Con! Oh, you don't have a stagger threshold, I just realized. Yeah, because we chose the survivability one. Ah, it affects him too, I forgot. Oh well, it's nothing too crazy. But his HP is quite low. And again, if I see you here, it means I fucked up. And that means I fucked up. Rhodia, save us. Save us, Rhodia. Ah, no ego to save us. anything else that we have that can heal. I do believe Wing Bit heals for excess, so we're gonna go rock with that. And hope she can do a good job at it. Alright. Rocket, my boys.
모조리 지워버리자.
Right, do a good job and heal us. Do a good job and heal us, Ishmael. You're full health. Your excess health goes for everyone. Hell yeah! Hell to the fucking yeah! Oh, she did it! And Lord Lu died. And Lord Lu just fucking got obliterated. Alright, she was broken for the next turn instead of facing a unique choice event. Alright, what are you weak to? Gloom and Slash. Okay. Gloom and Slash. We don't have a lot of Slash here. And you do take extra damage from Egos, isn't that right? Quadruple the effects of acute skill does. Take 100% damage from Eagle skills. So, do we have slash blue? That's solid lament. Let's guarantee our passive here, shall we? That's most of the shield gone just there. Nice. You did good, Ishmael. You did good last turn. We managed to peel off the strands of red thread wrapped around the abnormality. How should we proceed? Disable the first effect of the present passive. It does not lose poise count against a large amount of poise potency count at turn scan. Okay. Exclude this skill. Against final power, its final coin reaches static threshold on hit. The Heishou slot did win, yes. But deals more damage on critical hit based on poise potency or count. Smite the Wicked will be weaker, and this one will remove its poise. I will sever the thread. No poise for you, little thing, creature, boy. I didn't sever the wing, I severed the thread. I don't want to have him poise. Alright, that is section 2. Done in a disappointing amount of time, honestly. Probably can do better next time. Hold on, let me take a look at the... 22. Ooh, that is a 44, 47. That means we have quite a lot of time, honestly, because we get this special one for doing below 100 or 101. So 22, that's 666 plus 3, 669. Ultimately we get 22 on this one, that's right. Can we use the index here again? That is the question. We can if we wanted to. Should I keep going with the stream? To be fair, the current clear record is like 50 turns low. I imagine. I am not very good at Limbus Company. I will tell you this much. Both for you, my beloveds in YouTube, and for you, my beloveds on Twitch. I am not a very good Limbus player. I know some things. That's it. I know some things like offsetting the defense, how offense level works, how to evade a counter if the enemy has unbreakables, etc, yada yada. I am not a very good Limbus player though. Limbus has a problem with the combat being overly wordy. It has a lot of effects that you have to keep track of, which I usually don't. I usually just keep track, can I win this clash? That's why I'm never going to get some world record or like, oh, I beat the railway in less than 34 turns or something strange like that. So don't expect me to do that. I am never going to do that. If I reach below 110, 111, I am satisfied. I'm cool. Police are true is fucked up. I disagree with you. It is hitting just fine for me, but I am speaking again of a position of privilege, where I own every ID and every ego at almost max level, but every ID is max level. And so, I am, again, privileged on that regard. I am just doing really well. I have everything, so I can choose everything. I can choose the most optimal team at any moment, so... that is my advantage here. That is all there is to it. So, I want to leave this section for tomorrow. I am going to be entirely honest. I know, the railway is apparent 2 parts, but I have dinner to make. Once again, I have responsibilities and all that. But how about this? Let's do the second session tomorrow. It has been a 3-hour stream. That's a lot of time. So we're gonna stop here for now. Tomorrow we'll finish this. Probably the big boss as well, which is at 98% apparently, and it has several waves. Interesting, I can look at that. So we're gonna stop here for today, and tomorrow we will continue, okay? So you don't have to watch a really long VOD, or you don't have to stay here for all this time. So for today, that is it. Tomorrow we will continue. Well, as usual, if you enjoyed the stream, please recommend it to your friends. But if you didn't, please recommend it to your enemies. Thank you all so much for being here today. We will continue tomorrow, like I said. Sweet kisses and goodbye. Mwah! Tsutata, just one more thing. Don't be afraid of challenge. I wanted a challenge on Limbus Company for a long time. That isn't the mirror the next stream, so I am very happy to have the railway. Thank you for the hearts. Love you all. Mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses, sweet kisses to you all, and enjoy the end of your Sunday. God, I have to go to work tomorrow. Fuck.